Now, the High Court has ordered the release from prison of school teacher Enoch Burke, who has been in jail since the 2nd of September for contempt of court. Mr Burke was jailed in September for refusing to abide by a court order directing him to stay away from Wilson's Hospital School in County Westmeath, where he used to teach. Well, let's get the latest now from our legal affairs correspondent, Orla O'Donnell. Orla, what happened today in court?
Well, Judge David Nolan gave his ruling, Sharon. This was up for a review of Mr Burke's continued detention in Mountjoy Prison. He has been there since the 2nd of September for attending at Wilson's Hospital School in County Westmeath, despite a court order directing him not to do so. The school is now closed for Christmas, and it has become usual in this case for there to be a review of Mr Burke's continued detention. Now, in his ruling, Mr Justice David Nolan said this case had been before the court on more occasions than almost any other case involving a personal litigant. He said there had been 41 High Court orders in the case and no payment of any costs or any fines had been made. He also noted that Mr Burke continues to receive his full salary as a secondary school teacher pending the outcome of his appeal against his dismissal as a secondary school teacher from Wilson's Hospital School in County Westmeath. He also noted that it costs €84,000 per year to keep him in Mountjoy Prison, a cost of €1,600 per week. And he also noted that Mr Burke owes the state €193,000, he said, in fines for contempt of court. These were fines imposed last year, but fines that have never been collected. Now, the judge also said that Mr Burke was in jail because he chose to be in jail. He said it had nothing to do with his religious beliefs, and he was attending at the school when he had been directed not to do so. The judge said his continued jailing would only facilitate whatever it was he thought he was achieving by being in prison, and he ordered his release and urged him to reflect on what he described as his fruitless campaign of consent. Now, the case will be back in court on the 21st of January, and the judge also ordered representatives from the Department of Finance and the Attorney General to attend court on that occasion and outline a mechanism that could be used to use Mr Burke's salary to pay his fines for contempt of court. He also said he would reimpose a daily fine for contempt of court, so that if Mr Burke turns up at the school again when it reopens after Christmas on January the 6th, he'll be subject at that stage to a daily fine of €1,400 per day for each day that he is in contempt of court. Mr Burke left the court with members of his family, and the case will be back in court in January. Sharon.
Orla O'Donnell from the High Court, thank you.